everybody. Change your mind. Stand-up comedy tonight. Big show tonight here at the Velveeta Room. Live stand-up comedy, guys. Plenty of girls, plenty of underage girls right inside. Come on in. Live stand-up comedy.
This is one of the toughest rooms in the country. If you can get a laugh on this stage, you can do fine anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm Jim Bryan, and I have a small penis. And I'm 31 years old. I have no earning capacity and no real job skills to speak of. Some people like to call me a loser, but I prefer the term amateur comedian.
The other day I was checking out that new Steven Seagal movie, Hard to Watch, and every other crowd I've ever performed in front of loved that joke. Who's wrong, the rest of the world or you people?
I'm running off the rails on a crazy train. I'm running off the rails on a crazy train. Thank you.
Just hold on. It's not a good idea to interrupt Jesus in his 3-minute set, okay?
God damn it, people. You better start laughing harder than that or this is going to be a long night. Don't forget, comedy is just like sex. The more you pretend to like it, the sooner I'm going to get off. Thank you.
I'm done with comedy. Forever. Not just now, forever. It's your fault. All right, that was a good set. That was a good set.
That was a really good set, Chris.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought a pretty good set just then.
I decided to do stand-up comedy when I first moved here. Yeah, I wish it was more popular like it was in the 80s. Comedy's kind of taking a dive as far as popularity and making a living, the pay. But it's getting better, but it's not that great. I get ulcers and stuff. And so people would think, oh, comedy, that must be the easiest job ever, but nothing's been more stressful.
Yeah, I went to the peace protest. Yeah, I went to the wrong one. I went to protest the war, and I ended up at this peace protest where they're like, fuck peace! Fuck peace! They did that, and then they went, they put the Ghostbusters thing in front of it. Oh, the Ghostbusters. Is there a name for that? The circle with the X, or is it just the Buster logo? What is it? Outside. It's an outtide? Are you a member of the Al-Qaeda? Ding! Well, you know what? They can't all be improvised genius.
If I have fun, that's probably half of it. And if the audience laughs, of course, that'd be the other half.
We've got a new favorite here at the Velveeta Room, and he's soon to be yours. Please give it up for JoJo.
Hell. Budweiser is my bitch. Actually, I started probably about a month and a half ago to 2 months ago is when I did my first open mic at the Capital City Comedy Club, and I killed. It was great. So I'm like, hey, I may have something here. So I did it again, and now I'm fucking hooked. It's just worse than crack. Y'all, he invited me to his parents' 33rd wedding anniversary. I stuck out like a dick on a fish. But you know that you've had a really great set when you make all the comedians in the house laugh. Because if you can make a room full of comedians laugh, you know, the general public don't stand a chance.
The other day I was at the strip club and I got me a dance. The lady did an exceptional job, and when she was done, I tipped her $1. And she said, what the hell am I gonna do with $1? What the hell can I buy, you cheap bastard, you sorry mother? I said, hold on, 1 goddamn minute. Did you know if you dial 1010-220, you could talk anywhere in the U.S. for 99 cents?
And I would smoke deeply.
I just think people suing McDonald's for making them obese would be like me trying to sue Jose Cuervo for turning me into a slut.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I used to be. Not a stripper, but the DJ. That was a fun job. Nothing like it. You can use his voice. You can't use his voice anywhere else, though, right? I couldn't go home for Thanksgiving. Oh, Dad, give it up one time for Mom. She's passing out the mashed potatoes. Check it out.
I've always worked here as a comic, but now to work here as the booker and my wife being the manager, it's kind of cool. It's like now I have baby brothers and baby sisters, and I want to see them do well. And so I pull them aside and go, hey, here's what you did wrong. Here's what you could do to, help your act. And so I can feel a different energy, a different vibe in Austin comedy, you know. It's kind of cool. I don't ever want to be the sensei of comedy, you know, snatch a pebble from a hand, you go on to bigger club. No, I can see mistakes, and for what they're worth, I can hone it down.
My worst strip club experience was in Wisconsin, and they didn't have a DJ, they didn't have a jukebox. The poor stripper had to introduce herself without a microphone, and then walk over to the turntable and put a record on it, entertain. Might as well have been in her fucking living room, right? And she goes up,
Good evening. My name's Mercury. I'll be your stripper. Please tip.
click, clack, click, clack, click. And she puts on the AC/DC 45.
She was a fast machine, she kept up. She was a fast machine, she kept up. Motor clean, she was a fast. Motor clean, she keep me all night long.
The whole idea that they're barked in like this is a freak show. And so they're already sitting there like, make me laugh. I'm like, just fuck, yeah, we can make you laugh. Just relax, chill out, don't be so pissed off. And by the end of the night, people are like, well, we actually did have a good time.
Isn't that ironic, though? You go to like a peace rally, and you're constantly confronted by your tendency to get violent against hippies. I find that it's getting in the way of the message. Once I see the drum circle and the invisible spear dance, like, I came here to protest the war, but I find myself battling the stench of thousands of stinky college balls.
If I'm not nervous at all, I drink coffee, because it actually helps me to get excited and want to do well. If I'm up there totally comfortable, I'd just probably be lazy and just do my material and not put much into it.
Can you four guys come up here? Just real quick, it'll be really quick and easy. Come on up. Come on up. Thanks. Okay, come on up. Hurry up, guys. Come on, we got a joke to do. Okay. I think you know why I called you all here. As president of the Striped Shirt Commission, I decree we no longer wear stripes. No. I say we wear tuxedo shirts and dirty jeans. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
There is not a time that I've not told a joke to just one person that I didn't get nervous. You know, because this is what I'm planning on making my life out of. You know, so yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
And this commercial came on, right? And the bitch on TV say, nothing spoils the party like a broke tortilla chip. And I'm thinking to myself, I can think a whole bunch more shit that could spoil the party worse. 33 ATF officers and a search warrant can really fuck the party up. Fucked up my party for 11 and a half years.
Like I say, I did 11 and a half years in prison, man. That shit is real. When I say that shit on stage, that ain't no joke. That's real shit.
But yeah, I went to prison. I just got out. And I am no longer homophobic.
If I wouldn't have went to prison, I'd probably been an engineer right now. So my life would suck. So in a way, you know, prison was a blessing, and I was, that shit that I went to prison for, I deserved to go to prison. So I'm not bitter, I don't blame anyone. You know, we make our own beds.
I look up to Steve Martin, George Carlin, Bill Hicks, of course. Just people that took chances and changed the face of comedy.
I wasn't a huge stand-up fan. Like, I was like, anyone, you know, I'd be like, Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin? Or I'd never heard of Bill Hicks and all these other guys that I realize now have made a bigger impact on stand-up comedy than, oh, say, Robin Williams.
Well, I could probably tell you the Richard Pryors and Eddie Murphys, but when I was growing up, I was more into your weird comedians like Martin Mull and, you know, guys that had to make you think before you could actually get their joke, you know what I'm saying? And that's where my inspiration comes from. People like Billy Crystal and guys that tell stories, not just jokes, you know.
Ladies, if you have lost weight in the last 30 days, I think my fiance found it.
This is my life now. This is. I think I'm pretty good at it. It's something I think that I would like to pursue as a career, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if you're willing to go be a road comic, yes, you can make a living doing just comedy, but you're not gonna like be happy or fulfilled living in hotels without a relationship, constantly masturbating.
Comedy is important because you don't stop laughing because you get older. You get older because you stop laughing. And that's the key to youth. That to me is the whole key to the universe is happiness, laughter. You gotta laugh at this fucking world. Look at what's happening to it. And I think God has a great sense of humor.
You have two choices in life, man. You fucking laugh or you cry. You know, and we've all had our share of crying, man. I ain't doing no more crying, dude. So I'm gonna make people laugh.
La moto, me gustas tú, me gusta correr, me gustas tú, me gusta la lluvia, me gustas